I had to clear a lot of stuff from the games room, so I've now managed to put all of the GameCube and the original Xbox games, they're double stacked from behind, and PS2, and all the 360, all up on this shelf. There was consoles on here before, and now I've managed to spread the consoles around. Some of them are on that shelf. I've removed all of the bottom shelf which had those games on. So all of those other titles I've taken out of there and put up to here, which I think looks so much better and more organised. We'll get to the Wii in a minute. And then, now, I've got more space there. And by doing this, I had to. Because my Wii collection's getting bigger and bigger. Excuse the mess down here. It's outrageous. Look at that. State of that. Look. The Wii collection. She is growing. And that's what I'm going to go through today. I've got some pickups, about a dozen Nintendo Wii games. All from the Retro Hunter, which I brought about a fortnight ago. I'm going to show some footage of all the games. Let's get stuck into the pickups. So here we are, camera panned round. First of all, before we get into Nintendo Wii pickups, I'm going to apologise again for another gritty video. Anyone that's new to the channel, this isn't what I sound like. Go back a few videos ago. I've been a bit unwell, under the weather for a couple of weeks, and my voice doesn't seem to be getting any better. This might be how I sound from now on, I don't know. But yeah, I talk a lot in general and at work, and I need rest, and that is not an option. So, I don't know, maybe in the future, we'll see how many of these terrible, gritty voice videos we'll do. Right, before we get into the Wii games, so I've got a stack here of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There is actually 12. There is actually a dozen. The dirty dozen on the Wii. Maybe that's what we'll call the video. I've actually got another couple of games as well, which I've got in my hand here. Whoa, don't look at them just yet. So explain what happened. I always have a corner of, well, in the corner of this room, let's show it. There's lots of stuff going on in this room, look. Nintendo stuff over there, that's like the Game Gear stuff. Some pictures up the top there. And then that's all like took that's going to get traded in. Look at that little tour. We'll go up there. Anyway, so in the corner of the room, I have like a little stack of stuff. You couldn't see it anyway, it's behind the box of what I'm trading in. Whether it's CEX or independent stores. I like to keep some stuff in my car in general. I won't tell you where it's parked. Just in case, thieves beware. Just in case I rock up to an independent gaming store and I've got something I want. You can't, like as a collector, you can't just be throwing out money left, right and centre. So sometimes with certain collections, I'll have like an in and out policy or something I'm not passionate about. Recently thinned out a load of Nintendo Switch games. I stuck a load on eBay. Actually got rid of about half a dozen games which I wasn't passionate about to make more room on the rack behind me for some new games which I've pre-ordered that I've got coming in. And anyway, I've digressed, but what I'm getting at is I've got too many GameCubes. So I've got an Orange Spice GameCube which never comes out of the box. It come out of the box once just to have a look and test it. And then I play it on a silver GameCube which you can't see, which is down there. There's nothing on this rig. But yeah, I play it on the silver GameCube. And then I have, which is the Mario Kart Double Dash Platinum Pack. And then I had a purple one because the Indigo is what I had as a kid. So I re-brought it like everyone does. But it's stupid. I've got one that I play with and I've got a box on the shelf. It's always out, like plugged into the telly. Then I've got a spare one, the Orange Spice, which is like a collector's item, which is just up there in a box. So I don't need the third. And I looked at it and I was like, even though I had the purple one, I've got no nostalgia, I don't need it. So I thought, why not trade it in? Get a good bit of money for it. So I trade it into the Retro Hunter, so if you want one, there's one there. And I've just been loving the Wii lately, really have. I haven't played the GameCube in a long time, to be honest with you. A very, very long time. So I'm going to have to keep lubricating my voice. All lubrication, giggity. And Nintendo Wii, the first models, and I talked about in a previous video, in case you haven't seen it, as this is a Wii episode. Picked up this for £25 from Nottingham Video Game Expo. And these Model 1s, perfect example, you can see, they've got the ports, so you can play GameCube games on there. So I never really need to, so I like playing on this telly, I don't know if you can see. I like playing on this big telly. There's a few different like TV stations in here for different games. But I play my Wii on here. So if it's a GameCube game, I'll probably chuck it in the Wii anyway. So there's a little white one that's just mounted up down there. But yeah, I've got like every bloody Wii now, blue, black, red. I just haven't got the, not the top loader. There was a different one. It was a bit like a top loader, wasn't it? That's the only one I haven't got. The Wii Mini, ridiculous invention. Yeah, I haven't got that. I've forgotten what I've been going on about to put in this story. Oh yeah, and that was why I traded in. So I traded in the GameCube game, and there was loads of Wii games, which I have never really looked at. Retro Hunter, he's got such great games there in general. I picked up a load, and that's what those are. So we'll get to those in a minute. But with the credit, I also, so I only picked up games I saw, and I was going to take the rest of the credit back. But there's a couple of bits I wanted. So one of them is Captain Planet on the NES. Every time you see it, it's normally boxed. It's quite a bit of money. And I thought, there's nothing wrong with a loose cart. So I used to love Captain Planet as a kid, the cartoon. I remember having the action figure that my granddad brought me. So I've got a lot of memories, fond memories of Captain Planet. And the game, my friend Rob tested the game for me while I was in there. Well, not tested, it's already been tested. But I asked him what the game was like, and he popped it in there. And it started off as like a bit of a side-scrolling shooter. But I don't think that is how the game is. So a bit like R-Type, do you know what I mean? But I don't think so. The fact that there's different types of games within it, I thought that's cool. So while I'm waffling, I'll put some footage on the screen of what the game looks like. So at least then we all know. But yeah, really thought that was cool. So 16 quid for a loose cart. I saw a boxed one last in Saw Fun Retro Games up in Yorkshire. But I've never really come across a loose one. I had credit. I thought, do you know what? I'm just going to get it now. So I did. And then this one's a bit bittersweet. I'm fine with the purchase anyway. I really want a Super Game Boy player. I wish there was one like these for the Game Gear. So pop it in your Super Nintendo, play your Game Boy games on a big screen. Because the reason why I prefer my Game Gear to like the Game Boy Color, etc., is the screen's a little bit bigger. So yeah, to play the Game Boy games, I thought that might give me a bit more life and make me enjoy playing Game Boy. Because again, I've not played Game Boy for ages either. So yeah, I bought those two bits. So those are the only two bits which aren't Wii. Oh yeah, sorry, the bittersweet bit about this was, very good price. When they're boxed, they're not really in a good condition box, and you end up paying a fortune for the box. But at Knott's, you might have seen the last video, at Knott's Video Game Expo, there was a beautiful boxed one with nice cover art. Apparently there's two versions. Pete said there's another version that's even better. But that was only 25 quid, so I could have paid like another 10, 13 quid and got a boxed one. But then that'd be more room on the shelf, and it's just a box, so come on, Scott, grow up. You don't need a box, you're not a cat. Right. I haven't played in these games yet, they're still in the baggies, so as I pull up the game, I will show you screen clips of each game. And this one I was buzzing for, No More Heroes. Haven't played any in the series, and I've seen on Switch and in magazines like Switch Player, and I've really wanted to play it. So I'm going to dive in from where it all started. I think this was the first one. Again, this game is very cheap. There's no baggie on that one, no idea on price. This game looked really cool. Disaster. This looks absolutely awesome. So read you on the back basically. Kidnap hostages, earthquakes, hurricanes, floods. Can you get through in one piece? So basically it's natural disasters, and me and the missus love disaster films. And that just looks like a really cool game. So many good games on the Wii. I know people think that my Wii Gat just fell on the floor. So many people think that there's fodder. There is fodder, but there is good games, so just stick with it. But I'm not going to complain, because the less people that buy it, cheaper the prices are. Good for me, a bit like the Game Gear. Again, another cheap game, only 3 quid. Really excited for this one. It just looks really different. Really, really different. Remind me of the Ace Attorney sort of artwork. But yeah, Trauma Centre Second Opinion. So it's some sort of like medical research game. No, it looks like your like anime graphics or cartoon graphics, animated. And it looks like you're actually performing operations, etc. with the nunchucks. I thought that's quite cool. They made it into a serious game, do you know what I mean? There's going to be obviously some sort of story with it. So the critically acclaimed medical simulation game is making a house call on your Wii. So there must be a first one of this. Maybe on the DS? I don't know, let me know. That's obviously on something else. So yeah, excited for that one. Now here's one. There's no manual, it's only 2 quid. Hell's Kitchen. I thought just for a laugh, because me and the missus like those sort of like, I can't remember what they're called. You know, like the games where you help cooking and stuff. You'll probably be shouting in the comments, but I've forgotten what they're called. Not Cooking Mama, is it? There was like, they're on the Switch and stuff. Anyway, we're both like a multiplayer game, co-op game, and it's chaos. You're shouting at each other, really funny, couch co-op. And that's what this looks like. And I love Hell's Kitchen in general. The American program just makes me laugh when it's on TV. It's one of those things like you'll be away somewhere and you'll put on like the free sat that's on the TV. You'll be staying in like an Airbnb away for work or something, and then you'll be sitting down with a beer and you don't really know what's on telly or what channels they've got, and you can always guarantee Hell's Kitchen will be on a channel, and it's just one of them things it's just worth watching. It's always funny and a laugh. So I thought I'd get that to play. Another hydration sip. Aha, Monster Hunter. I tried to play a Monster Hunter game on a Switch. I couldn't work out the controls or get into it. I don't know where Monster Hunter started from. This was only £3. He had Monster Hunter, the third one. And I thought for £3, I'll give it a go on the Wii. So I've tried 1 or 2 versions on the Switch, like on a free demo. Because I've seen footage of it. It looks really fun. And friends said, oh, it's really good to play like online. But I just can't seem to, I don't know, I think I'm being a bit stupid. So I just thought I'll try it out on the Wii, see what it's like. If it's no good, well, I can't get on with it, I'll move on. Now, I wasn't going to go for, is it Skyward Princess? I wasn't going to go for the Zelda games. This is Skyward Sword. Maybe no, Twilight Princess is it? The one on the Wii, I think. So they've got this one, Skyward Sword. I wasn't going to bother. It's been remade on the Switch. But obviously it's AAA title, so it's expensive on the Switch. So I thought, you know what? I might as well play it on the Wii. So it'd be a laugh and it'd be cheaper in the Switch version. Obviously it's not remastered. It won't be HD. And this one, the reason why I thought I'd get it, I've forgotten where I've thrown the price. I think it was 18 quid. Hold on, let me look at the baggie on it. This is, 14 quid it was. This one I'm assuming comes with a golden nunchuck, because you can't just buy this on its own from the CEX store. So it comes with special orchestra CD. So I thought, you know what? It's like a special edition version. I thought that's cool to have. So yeah, so I got that version and I'm looking forward to trying it out. So I'm going to play that one. Here's a game which I'm pretty sure I remember playing when I was younger. See it everywhere. Red Steel. Only £3. Again, works well with the nunchuck. I think you want to get the Motion Wii Plus sensor probably to get the best out of it. But yeah, this game looked pretty good. So yeah, don't miss this action blockbuster. It's one of those ones, like common ones, which has done really well, and you know, rightly so, because it played with the mechanic perfectly. There's a couple of WarioWare games on the Wii, and they're really good. And I didn't really appreciate the latest one on the Switch. I don't know if this is the same one, or whether it's a... I don't think it's this one upscaled. I think it's that one again. But when I watch Wii Hidden Gems and stuff, everyone talks about these games, how good they are. And I was just looking at the back, and I thought, again, it's only a few quid. I've got plenty of credit. I was like, I'm just going to get it. I think I've been done with the manual here. Oh no, someone's put the actual console manual, I think, in there. Special edition. Or is it always like that? I don't know. But yeah, so WarioWare, I'm sure you guys have played them, but I hadn't played them as a kid, I don't think. They're just crazy little mini games. I love Mario Party, and these are like literally 5-second versions of those. So I thought that would be fun. The other one's called Shake It. No, that's a Wario game, isn't it? I don't know. Right, here's another game that, again, is beautiful art style. Meant to be really good. I think you play as a wolf. I see this on Hidden Gems and stuff always. So it's mad. People talk about all these hidden gems for years on YouTube. You know, big YouTubers. Retro Break, for example. He's a big fan of his Nintendo Wii. And I must have seen Retro Break mention this video and other tubers and stuff as well. Akami. So I got real at 9 out of 10 IGN. It's one of them games that plays beautiful on the Wii. But it's still affordable. You think of all these people giving it shouts out, it would go up in price, but it hasn't. That's weird that it's got that little warning down there. Recommended for mature audiences. I wonder if this isn't UK PAL. I think it's is the Wii region blocked? I don't think it is it? We'll find out if it is. And this one looked really cool. It's a special edition. It's a Sega game. Love my Sega games. Big up Sega Zombie. The Conduit. Now, I love shooters anyway. There's guns galore. I might do that as a thumbnail. I might just hold the gets up. I really like using the guns on a Wii. It's really fun. What have we got? Dead Space is awesome, man. Probably better than House of the Dead on a Wii, to be honest. But yeah, there's lots of different House of the Deads, and there's a Resident Evil shooter as well, isn't there? But yeah, so let's obviously do the normal game. And then you get this little box. So this is a shooter. I know nothing about it, but it's a special edition. It's priced well. And apparently on the back from IGN, it says best shooting game on the Wii. Now, unless they were first to drop, that's quite a big claim. So, oh look, it's got a hints and tips guide. So it won't get stuck. But if any of these games are any good, whatever is the best one, I'll have a little playthrough. That might be cool to live stream maybe one night. Yeah, really happy with that. So that's the Conduit. But yeah, guys, let me know. Are you guys collecting Wii at the moment? Do you play Wii? Every time someone mentions it, you know, I'll talk to someone. For example, I was returning a comment today to Twitter UK, and he said about Wii being so underrated, and everyone always says it is. Yeah, I know Retro Bear collects a lot for the Wii, but it's still just such a cheap console, and there's so many great games, but I think there's so much fodder, it gets overlooked. But the fodder for me just make me laugh. So, for example, above that stupid Grease Lighting game I had a laugh with, it's a karate game. And I did a couple of shorts about it, I think. It's a ridiculous game, and I put it in the pile to sell. And I thought, I like to play every game before I get rid of them. But I thought I'll play it, and I had such a laugh playing it. It was so bad that I had fun out of it. Do you know what I mean? So we'll keep it. We'll keep it for now. And I even went to trade in CSI game. But I thought, you know what? It's probably quite a good point and click. So I ended up keeping it. So yeah, guys, anyway, let me know what Wii games I need to look out for. What hidden gems are there on the Wii. Because I am going balls deep, baby. Loving the Wii. I've Wii'd myself. I've Wii'd everywhere. Bye. Whoa. Wait. Before we go, I've had to edit and put this in. I keep forgetting. I film everything in one take. I don't mess around. But I keep forgetting to put this in, like the last 3 videos. I've started a Discord. For anyone who doesn't know what Discord is, it's basically a bit like a chat room or old school forum. So it's an app. You can get it on Android or iPhone. And then anyone can make a Discord or a page. And I've basically been using it as like my main social media source. So I'm not on Instagram or Twitter. I've not been on them years. And I've even come off Facebook in the last 6 months or so. Literally, YouTube's the only platform I'm on. However, for a good 1 to 2 years, I've been using Discord actively. I'm in quite a few different groups of different like podcasts and shows and, you know, fans of stuff and to talking to other friends. So anyone can make a Discord. I'll put on the screen for exactly what it is. So basically, it's a little place for community. So this channel's up to like nearly 1,500 subscribers. So we're quite a way off that yet, but it's at 1,400. That's a nice round number, but let's say that one. But I thought it'd be good if I open up a Discord. I've created it in the background, so like tested it. I've put little tabs up. So it's just a place where we can just talk about games, talk about pickups, do trades, talk about TV shows, non-gaming stuff, gaming things, expos coming up. It's a little bit of way of just, you know, friends of the channel and other tubers and gamers alike. Just you know, a place where it's a marathon gaming hub, a place where we can talk to each other and just have a bit of a chat. Really, you can use it as little or as much as you want. It's not annoying like WhatsApp. I've even deleted that. I haven't actually used WhatsApp in about 3 months, where it keeps pinging all the time. No matter when you archive, it still bloody pings. So you could literally look at this once a day, once a month, once a week, whatever you want. But I've been using it quite actively. So as you can see, those are all the different chats which I've got in. I'm going to put a code to join it in description of this video. So if anyone wants to join it, it's completely free. If you don't like it, you can leave it. It might not work, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to create my own Discord because I really enjoy using Discord, and I thought, why not? Might as well play it to my advantage. It'd be good to talk to some of you guys. Otherwise, the only way we can interact is just through comments on YouTube. So I thought this might be quite cool. And also what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a competition giveaway. And I will do it strictly in the Discord only. So it'll be a good little incentive for people to pop in a Discord. And I've got the game in mind. I'm going to give away a sealed limited run game. So it'll be a sealed limited run game for the Switch. But what I'll do is I'll put this at the end of a few videos. Because we don't want to get full of robots. So I thought I'd do it at the end of in case we get time wasters popping in there. So I thought I'd do it at the end of the videos. If people have watched the video and they do enjoy my content, they can come along for a little bit of something extra special. And then what I'll do is, once we've got a few members in there, like a dozen or so, after a few weeks or a month or however long it takes, I'll do a competition. I'll mention it in the videos and I'll say, look, if you want to head to the Discord, and we're going to do some giveaways. It's going to be prize giveaway. So as you can see, everything on the screen will be in that Discord group. If you don't know what Discord is, I've tried to explain it. I've done my best. Anyway, Bye. I'm Mario.
And I am the Hedgehog. And today, with this...